Students, good morning. How are you all? Hope you are fine and safe by God's grace. Before I could start the lesson, I'm going to ask you a few questions. The first question, name the seasons of India. You can mention winter, rainy season, and summer season, and spring season. Okay. Then, how many monsoons are there in India? Okay. The monsoons are two. What are they? Southeast monsoon and northeast monsoon. Okay, southeast monsoon and northeast monsoon. In these two seasons, what are the benefit for us? One benefit is rainfall. Okay, rainfall is very much useful for us. At the same time, it is problem also. Okay, heavy rainfall which affects the people. We can say heavy rainfall is a hazard or disaster. Heavy rainfall is a hazard or disaster. What is the meaning of hazard? Hazard meaning idarpadigal in Tamil. Idarpadu. Hazard means idarpadu in Tamil. That lesson only we are going to learn today. Okay, that lesson only you are going to learn. That is hazard. Another word we can say, it is an event. Hazard is an event which may affect the living and non-living things of the earth. Hazard is the event which affects the living and non-living things of the earth. Okay. Then in the beginning of 21st century, the earth supported human population. The earth supported human population that was more numerous and found healthier and wealthier. Found healthier and wealthier than ever before. At the same time, there was a lack of awareness on the risk that was faced by the people. In the beginning of 21st century, the earth supported the human population that was more numerous. And found healthier and wealthier than ever before. At the same time, there was a lack of awareness on the risk that was faced by the people. So, what topic today we are going to see, children? Hazard. Okay, hazard only we are going to learn. Hazard is defined as a thing, person, event, or factor which may possess a threat to people, structures or economic assets which may cause a disaster. Disaster na peridargal, idarpadigal, peralivu. Example, you know very well. In the beginning of 21st century itself, we are facing many disaster. Okay, natural disaster. The natural disaster, later on we can see what are the disaster in detail we shall see. Okay, then types of hazard. The types of hazard are classified in different ways. The types of hazards are classified into different ways. But only two things only we are going to see in detail. Based on the causes of occurrence. First one, based on the causes of occurrence. Second one, based on the origin. First one, based on the causes of occurrence. First type. Second thing, based on the origin. So these are the two types of hazard only we are going to see in detail. The based on the causes of occurrence, there are three more types of them. First one is natural, second one is human-made hazard, third one is socio-natural hazard. It is both natural and social. Both natural and human-made hazard. Which one? The socio-natural hazard. So in the first, based on the causes of occurrence only, there are three more types. One is natural hazard, human-made hazard, socio and natural hazard. Okay, natural hazards, you know very well, natural hazards are actually happening in the world. It is not human made, it is actually happen, naturally happen. That is called a natural hazard. We can give some examples for natural hazard: earthquakes, floods, cyclonic storms, droughts, landslides, tsunamis, and volcanic eruption. What are the natural hazards example? Earthquakes, floods, cyclonic storms, droughts, landslides, tsunamis, and volcanic eruption. So these are the examples are called natural hazards. Are you clear? Yes. All these natural hazards are happening naturally. The second one, human made. First we saw natural hazard. The second one is human made. These three are included in the based on the causes of occurrence only. We are saying about the first one only, not origin. Causes of occurrence only we are discussing now. In the occurrence only there are three more. First one is natural, human made, socio and natural hazards. In these three natural hazards we saw earthquakes, floods, cyclonic storms, droughts, landslides, tsunamis and volcanic eruptions. Okay, the second one is human made hazard. What is the second one? Human made hazard. It is caused by the activities of the human. How it is happening? The human made is caused by the activities of undesirable activities of the human being. Here also for human made hazard also we can give some examples. What are they? An accident, industrial chemical leak, industrial chemical leak. All these will come under human made hazard. What are they? Accidents, industrial chemical leak that disturb the safety of the people, health of the people and welfare of the people. Which one? The human made. Okay, accident, industrial chemical leak that disturb the safety of the people, health of the people and welfare of the people, which destroys the property also, which destroys the property. Are you clear? Students, next we saw the two types of hazard. First one based on the causes of occurrence. Second one based on the origin. In the based on the cause of origin only we saw natural hazard, human made hazard and third one socio-natural hazard. Socio-natural hazard. Third one, there is a frequency of floods and droughts may increase felling of trees, particularly in the catchment of areas. பாருங்க, and the first one based on the causes of occurrence ல natural hazard பார்த்தோம், second human made hazard பார்த்தோம், third social natural hazard. இதுல தான் both human and natural comes. Okay, இப்போ frequency of floods and droughts. Frequency of floods னா அடிக்கடி வெள்ளப்பெருக்கு ஏற்படும், வெள்ளப்பெருக்கு ஏற்படும். droughts னா வறட்சி. So frequency னா அடிக்கடி. Frequency of floods and droughts may increase felling of trees. அப்போ அடிக்கடி வெள்ளப்பெருக்கு ஏற்பட்டாலும் வறட்சி ஏற்பட்டாலும் மரங்கள் கீழே விழும். Particularly in the catchment areas of rivers. எங்க நீர்பிடிப்பு பகுதி, ஆறுகள் பக்கம் இருக்கு இல்லையா, அந்த ஏரியில தான் the flood droughts ஏற்பட்டா மரங்கள் கீழே விழும். Second type we saw based on the origin. First one we saw that based on the cause of occurrence. Second based on the origin. Based on the origin. It was grouped into 8 categories. It was grouped into 8 categories. First one atmospheric hazard. Atmospheric hazard. இதில பார்த்தோம்னா tropical storm and thunderstorms. Example we can say tropical storm, second thunderstorm. Where? From the atmospheric hazard. Second one geologic and seismic hazard. Geologic and seismic hazard. Like example earthquake, tsunami, landslides will come. Earthquake, tsunami, landslides. Where? From Geologic and seismic hazard. Third one, hydrological hazard. Third one is what? Hydrological hazard. Here hydrological nave water. So example for hydrological hazard, floods, droughts, coastal erosion. Coastal erosion கடற்கரை பகுதியில் அரிப்பு தன்மை ஏற்படும். அது அந்த மணலை அடிச்சிட்டு போயிடும். அதான் erosion. So here coastal erosion, droughts, floods will come under hydrological hazard. Fourth one is volcanic hazard. Here eruptions and lava flows. Volcanic hazard la eruptions and lava flows. லாவானா அந்த இது இருக்குள்ள மேக்மா அது வெளியில வரும். எங்க வால்கனோ மவுண்டன்ல இருந்து. அதான் eruptions and lava flows. இங்க volcanic hazard. Fifth one, environmental hazard. environmentalனாவே சுற்றுப்புறம். அதுல நம்ம எக்ஸாம்பிள் எது சொல்லலாம்? pollution of soil, air, water. எல்லாமே pollution. இப்போ பார்த்தோம்னா எக்ஸாம்பிள் நமக்கு வெஹிக்கிள்ஸ் கூட நம்ம பெரிய அளவில் நம்ம பொல்யூஷன் ஏற்படும். ஸோ பொல்யூஷன் ஆஃப் சாயில், air, water, land also will come under this. Then desertification. Desertification எல்லா மரங்களும் அழிச்சிருது, ஃபுல்லாக வறண்ட பகுதி காடாக மாற்றுறது. Then sixth one, biological hazard. Chicken pox, small pox. Biological hazard example, chicken pox, small pox. Next seventh one, technological hazard. Fire, infrastructure failures. An example, bridges, dams, tunnels, bridges, dams. Okay, idhula the technological hazard. Fires, infrastructure failures la bridges, dams will come under that. The last one is human induced hazard. What is last one? Human induced hazard. Idhula edhu varum? Terrorism, bomb blast, war. இல்லையா? டெரரிஸ்ட் கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்கீங்க இல்லையா? அது பாம் பிளாஸ்ட், வார் இல்லையா? இரு நாடுகளுக்குடைய போர் ஏற்பட்டது. இப்போ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வேர்ல்டு வார், செகண்ட் வேர்ல்டு வார் கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்கீங்க இல்லையா? ஸோ தட் இஸ் வார். ஓகே, ஸோ தீஸ் ஆர் த எக்ஸாம்பிள்ஸ் அண்ட் த டாபிக் இஸ் பேஸ்ட் ஆன் த ஆரிஜின். இட் வாஸ் grouped into 8. So there are, what are the 8? First one, atmospheric hazard, geological seismic hazard, hydrological hazard, volcanic hazard, environmental hazard, biological hazard, technological hazard. The last one is human induced hazard. So these may come for paragraph question. Okay children, thank you. Students, we are discussing about the hazard. Now let's see major hazards of India. First one, earthquake. Earthquake is a violent tremor in the earth's crust, sending out a series of shock waves in all directions from its place of origin. Earthquake-prone regions of the country have been identified on the basis of scientific inputs relating to seismicity. Earthquakes occurred in the past and tectonic setup of the region. Based on these inputs, Bureau of Indian Standards has grouped the country into 4 seismic zones: Zone 2, Zone 3, Zone 4 and Zone 5. No area of India is classified as Zone 1. Let's see the seismic zones, high level of risk and regions. Zone 5, very high level of risk. Regions are comprises entire north eastern India, parts of Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Ran of Kutch in Gujarat, part of North Bihar and Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Zone 4, high level of risk, covers remaining parts of Jammu and Kashmir and Himachal Pradesh, National Capital Territory NCT of Delhi, Sikkim, northern part of Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and West Bengal, parts of Gujarat and small portions of Maharashtra near the west coast of Rajasthan. Zone 3, moderate high level and comprises Kerala, Goa, Lakshadweep Islands, remaining parts of Uttar Pradesh, Gujarat and West Bengal, parts of Punjab, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Maharashtra, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, and Karnataka. Zone 2, low level, covers remaining parts of the country. Next, floods. Flood is an event in which a part of Earth's surface gets inundated. Heavy rainfall and large waves in seas are the common causes of flood. The major causes of floods are meteorological factors, physical factor, human factors. Meteorological factors: heavy rainfall, tropical cyclones, cloud burst. Then physical factors: large catchment area, inadequate drainage arrangement. Human factors are deforestation, siltation, faulty agricultural practices, faulty irrigation practices, collapse of dams, accelerated urbanization. Then, topic: cyclonic storms. Cyclonic storm is a strong wind circulating around a low pressure area in the atmosphere. It rotates in anti-clockwise direction in northern hemisphere and clockwise in the southern hemisphere. East coast areas vulnerable to storm surges. North Odisha and West Bengal coast. Andhra Pradesh coast between Ongole and Machilipatnam. Tamil Nadu coast among 13 coastal districts, Nagapattinam and Kadalur districts are frequently affected. Western coastal areas vulnerable to storm surges. The west coast of India is less vulnerable to storm surges than the east coast. Maharashtra coast, north of Hanai and adjoining South Gujarat coast, and coastal belt around the Gulf of Cambay and coastal belt around the Gulf of Kutch. Droughts. Next topic is droughts. Any lack of water to satisfy the normal needs of agriculture, livestock, industry, or human population may be termed as a drought. Further, the drought could be classified into three major types as meteorological drought, hydrological drought, agricultural drought. Droughts in India occur in the event of failure of monsoon. Generally, monsoon rainfall is uneven in India. Some areas receive heavy rainfall while other regions get moderate to low rainfall. The areas which experience low to very low rainfall are affected by drought. Next, landslides. Landslide is a rapid downward movement of rock, soil, and vegetation down the slope under the influence of gravity. Landslides are generally sudden and infrequent. Presence of steep slope and heavy rainfall are the major causes of landslides. Landslides are very common along the steep slopes of the Himalayas, the Western Ghats, and along the river valleys. In Tamil Nadu, Kodaikanal, Dindigul district, Ooty, the Nilagiri district are frequently affected by landslides. Then tsunami. Next topic is tsunami. Tsunami refers to huge ocean waves caused by an earthquake, landslide, or volcanic eruption. It is generally noticed in the coastal regions and travel between 640 and 960 km height. Tsunamis pose serious danger to the inhabitants of the coastal areas. The word tsunami is derived from Latin Japanese word zu meaning harbor and nami means wave. So in short it's called harbor wave. Indian tsunami, ocean tsunami of 2004. On December 26, 2004, at 7:59 a.m. local time, an undersea earthquake with a magnitude of 9.1 struck off the coast of the Indonesian island of Sumatra. The tsunami killed at least 2,25,000 people across a dozen countries, with Indonesia, Sri Lanka, India, Thailand, Somalia, and Maldives sustaining massive damage. Then, hazardous waste. The waste that may or tend to cause adverse health effects on the ecosystem and human beings are called hazardous waste. Radioactive substance, chemicals, biomedical waste, flammable waste, explosives, household hazardous waste. Pollution of air. Air is a mixture of several gases. The main gases are nitrogen, that is 78.09% for forming products such as fertilizers for plants, and for making the air inert, oxygen 20.95% for breathing, and carbon dioxide 0.03% for photosynthesis. Primary pollutants: oxides of sulfur, oxides of nitrogen, oxides of carbon, particulate matter, other primary pollutants. Secondary pollutants are ground level ozone, smoke. The last one, pollution of water. Water pollution may be defined as alteration in the physical, chemical, and biological characteristics of water, which may cause harmful effects in human and aquatic life. In India, water pollution has been taking place on a large scale and since a long period. Both surface and groundwater bodies are polluted to a great extent. The major causes of water pollution in India are urbanization, industrial influence, sewages, agricultural runoff and improper agricultural practices, seawater intrusion, and last one is solid waste. Thank you, children.